Where's the time? Oh, there it is. Hello, Claire. I'm surprised you got one so soon, but that's good. And I gave you the old rate. Lord knows you've helped me out of a lot of jams, along with other VIPs. I don't know if you were with me when I was in Europe. I lost my credit card. And I was in Naples. A bunch of people helped me out, so that was very cool until my credit card got sent to where the hell I was in Naples. Okay. So I had to get over my hangover before I did your reading, and I have to give a caveat. We have very high winds here. I wasn't quite ready to do the reading. I'm almost ready, but I thought I should because we have very high winds, and I don't know if the power is going to go out. I mean, they're very strong. It broke the door on the roof, so there might be, I think I've secured it by wrapping wire around the doorknob and all that. I may have to get up in the middle of the reading, just fast forward. I'll come back. I can't pause my broadcasts. So there's that. Interesting deck that I'm being drawn to for August. I was trying not to choose it, but whatever. So August, archetypes. Claire Maleka, September 2023. Claire Maleka, oh, interesting. I don't like doing, well, it doesn't matter what I like. I'm being drawn to whatever deck I'm being drawn to. So this only has major arcana, which I don't like to work with, but there must be a reason. So that's September. Claire Maleka, October 2023. Claire Maleka, October 2023. Oh, man. No. Apocalypto, you might like it, but I don't care for it. Okay, really doesn't matter what I want. Oh, interesting. November. Paradise Tarot. I haven't even opened it. Claire Maleka. That's August, September, October, November. Claire Maleka. December 2023. December, I'm being drawn to the Art of Life Tarot, which of course is on the top shelf. Oh. Claire Maleka, oh, here's a nice one. Wizards Tarot for January. Thank God, a normal one. Clarifier's Witchcraft Tarot, interesting. And then we have to do the After Tarot for the... We don't have to do the After Tarot, but I like to do the After Tarot so it's consistent. So I'm going to do the After Tarot. And then we'll say Dream Decoder. Okay. That was quick. Got a lot of weird ones, including one I haven't even opened yet. I didn't realize I haven't opened it. So, After Tarot for Ultimate Outcome, Oracle for the last 6 months. This is the Clarifying deck, which is the Silver Witchcraft. I actually love that deck. This was November. Or December. And then this is January. Okay. Why did it have to be so esoteric? Maybe you'll have a spiritual latter part of the year. So that would be nice, right? It's just a weird deck. Okay. October. You can just fast forward. I'm not going to talk much. I've never even seen this deck. Okay. Sorry, downstairs neighbor. I hate these shrink wrap. Well, thank you for meeting with me. I'm talking now again. Thank you for meeting with me to do the Zoom call. That was awesome. It was nice seeing you. When you come out to Santa Barbara, you gotta tell me. You come up to San Francisco, you can stay with me. It'll be my mattress on the floor, but it's a very comfortable mattress. Oh, it's a nice deck. Oh, interesting. Okay. Loving that. Okay. All right, I have to get situated first. So I've been studying for my real estate exam, like in earnest. Now that I'm not doing the channel, well, I haven't done the channel in over 6 months, but I had a lot of weird stuff at work. Kind of similar to what you're going through, except I won. That horrid bitch. Luckily, she's a psycho, so she retaliated against my HR complaint, and I got transferred to another office. Yes, please. Really nice people over at the other office. Yeah, she didn't play her cards right. The new division president is somebody that she abused back when the president was her employee. So, yeah. I think she's being invited to retire in June. Good riddance, bitch. Okay. I don't know if I told you that part. I don't like to throw stuff on you guys, but since it's past and I'm over it. So my first day at work, at this job, what I'm talking about, my first day was August 2021, and I walked into the office for the first time, and she gets up from her desk, walks across. I had not even sat down yet, wearing a Calvin Klein dress, a matching blazer, heels, hose, had my hair all done, you know. She sticks her finger in my face, which is a mistake anyway. She says, "Don't wear that." And she pointed down. I'm like, "But this is Calvin Klein. I don't understand." And I looked around and like everybody's in jeans and, you know, it's very relaxed. She said, "Don't wear that." I said, you know, I just walked into the door. It's a brand new job. I'm like, I've got nothing to lose. I said, it's kind of hard for you to tell me what to wear when I'm 53 years old. And then she kind of blinked. And she said, well, all I'm saying is that you don't have to wear that. I'm like, no, that's not what you said. You said I couldn't. That's a big difference. And then that set the tone. Everybody was quiet. This is someone who's been doing this for 20 years, right? Until the hot-tempered Irish girl came in. Anyway, so that worked out. Fucking whore. Anyway, sorry. So I'm saying I'm happy now. I can tell, you know, there was times where I didn't think I was going to be able to take it, because every day it was, I mean, that was even just the tip of the iceberg. That was the intro, okay? Anyway, I found July of the following year, meaning last year, I filed a HR complaint, and it was listing 31 things or behaviors that were consistent and witnessed by other people. I didn't even include the stuff that she did with me when she and I were alone, you know, because I can't quantify it, right? And they sent an attorney, like the counsel for the, you know, the attorney for the corporation and the division president. And then I heard nothing, because the division president at that time, not the girl who's doing it now, who used to work for the person I'm talking about, with somebody else. And I heard nothing. And nothing happened. There were no changes. And unbeknownst to me, that person who was friendly with the person I'm talking about told her that I wrote the complaint. And then I found out, I guess it was in October of 2022, a few months later, that she had told a coworker, like my equal, not a supervisor, but someone I work with, that I wrote this complaint. But see, I didn't tell anybody, because I'm not an asshole, right? And so I was able to use that as a retaliatory adjuster to get transferred to another office. And the other office is great because I don't have to go into the office at all. She has people working 100% remote. So it worked out even better than I thought. Anyway, so now that this is blessed and cleaned, I hope you're doing well. So I washed only like the beginning of my last 6 months because I couldn't remember which months. So I said I probably announced it. And that whole Air Academy thing, now it makes sense because you fly, right? You said you fly? You fly airplanes sometimes? Or did? Yeah. So I didn't even know that. I thought you were just an air traffic controller. Not just, but you know what I mean. So that made sense. I'd completely forgotten. I never remember stuff anyway. Anyway, that's how I got or remembered. I couldn't find the email because I know you listed the months in one of your emails, and for some reason I couldn't find it. So that's why I had to watch the first minute of that. Okay. I'll shut that later. But I hope your job is better. Okay. 14 minutes. What's coming up for Claire in August 2023? 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 One more. What's coming up for Claire in August 2023? I didn't get any messages leading up to your reading. Otherwise, I would have told you. These two. The Sustainer. And the Mountain. It was in reverse. That's good. '24. The Sustainer. And it's hands molding a ball of clay. There's abundance, there's creativity, there's the Sustainer, there's a controlling energy, like you have control, that you're able to mold situations in August. Mountains, especially in Lenormand, but this is a very esoteric deck. Obstacles, right? They're big. You have to like go over them, that kind of stuff. But in this deck, there's like a doorway in the mountain. 33. So this is number 24. This is number 33. There's an element of being not restricted, of having more options, especially if we get the Seven of Cups as a clarifier. Let's see. Please clarify the Sustainer card for Claire in August 2023. Please clarify the meaning of the card, the Sustainer for Claire in 2023. In August 2023. Please clarify the meaning of the Sustainer card for Claire in August 2023. I feel like Jenny's trying to get me a message, but I can't make it out, which is unusual. I feel a lot of distance from her, but I can see her standing in her kitchen because she lives in a house up there. They all live in houses up there. But she has a very simple house. I don't know if I've described this before. It's tiny. There's like a little space where it has like a twin bed. She sleeps there, and there's like a kitchen that's like made of clay. It's like you could choose your house, and she chooses something very simple. And she cooks for my son Luke. And there's like a little seated area, you know? It's like just a place to crash kind of thing. But she cooks for my son. And I can see her standing in the kitchen, and I see her gesturing, which I rarely see her do. It's like she's pointing. Jenny? That part I heard. She goes, "You can't hear me." Like that. Was it important? No. Just something I wanted to tell you. Now she's starting to talk about Luke. Oh, good. She went back to cooking. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It was like the message couldn't get to me. The Sustainer. I mean, it implies abundance. Having all you need, almost like a magician energy, not quite. Knight of Swords in reverse. I think you said the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords is your ex, right? Well, I don't quite remember, but I seem to remember that because it wasn't during reading, it was just like talking. So the Knight of Swords in reverse is a gaslighter, an emotional and mental and psychic abuser. But you have control. You have options. You have abundance. It's almost like you are creating the situation you want in terms of the Knight of Swords. See that? The world. End a cycle. Now notice the world, tree is longevity to me, life and longevity, and there's a sprout of a new tree offshoot, and see that there's a child here, and I know you have 2 children, right? You're ending a cycle. I know I say that all the time whenever the world comes up. What's supposed to happen when this world card shows up is that there's a definitive ending and definitive beginning. It's not like a chapter in a book. You know, the wheel is like a chapter. You know, there's like this long subplot and you finish the subplot and you move on to the next one. It's in the same book, the same journey. But the world is like an entirely different book. You know, that's how I like to describe it. No, it's not. We'll pull an ultimate outcome for that. I'm going to clarify the Mountain in reverse because I'm a little curious to see if the 7 of Cups comes up. What does the Mountain card in reverse mean? She's trying to tell me the message again. She has to look before she leaps. So there is an ending and a beginning. Don't jump from the mountain. She's crossing over. What do you mean? To the other side of despair, which is amazing. She's telling me that you're going to be happy. Something happens in August that like, oh, okay, thank God that's over. It's like that. She said, not quite. But it's good, she says. Please clarify the Mountain in reverse for Claire in August 2023. Please clarify the Mountain card in reverse for Claire in August 2023. Five of Wands. Oh, but it's good in this deck. It's good in this deck. You might be a part of a new group. Now remember, in the traditional Five of Wands, it's play fighting or it's petty, you know? There's a bunch of kids, they're practicing war games, that kind of thing, right? In the Rider-Waite. Here, they're together. And there's 4 people, not 5. But there's 2 cats kind of like, wow, down at the bottom here. I don't know if you can see it. You might be a part of a new group in August. And see how they're all on the same page. You might have to wear a uniform. Either that or you're joining a coven. I don't know. So, see how there's a ocean? We talked about that. So it might be that you're moving in August. Now remember what Jenny said, look before you leave. Don't jump off the mountain. Okay? it feels like a structural thing. So I don't know if you have a choice to live in the mountains or by the beach, like that. But it's a new life. There's a new sprout on the tree. It's new life. But Five of Wands is a change energy. It's an unstable number. Ten of Swords. But in this deck, it's different, okay? Again, completion, world, completion. Next step is the Ace of Swords. So, how do I want to say this? It's not bad. It's just procedural. It's like admin. So, the World card theoretically should be pulled after the 10. So you might have to take a step back. Don't jump off the mountain. Look before you leap. Don't make a drastic change or move before you have all your ducks in a row. Okay? And here, you have like 10 swords on the ground, but then there's butterflies all over the place, which is amazing. And it kind of looks like a graveyard. You know? It's a definite ending and change. You're on the cusp of a brand new beginning. You might have to take a step back because the world appeared before the 10 of Swords. There's change. There's a new group. I think that's brilliant. That turned out very well. Okay. The Millennial Tarot. See, I like to do full decks, you know, not just major arcana, but what are you going to do? What's coming up for Claire in September 2023? What's coming up for Claire in September 2023? What's coming up for Claire in September 2023? Boom. The yoga instructor. This is the Hierophant. Teaching came to mind. This is the World card in reverse. But this is the quarter life crisis card. So you wanted it in reverse, you know? It's the World card again. So in September, you're still making this ending. You may have to take a step back. It troubles me a little bit, not in a bad way, that the World card that's upright in August is in reverse in September. But definitely August and September are related. And wherever else you got these cards in the previous 6-month reading, those events, themes, people are related. Now the Hierophant, or the yoga instructor, is Taurus for me in the upright. The World card is any sign. See how there's a shadow figure, looks like a dude, right? Let's clarify, because that may be an outside influence. Maybe someone doesn't want you to leave. It could be anything. But it's not quite finishing the cycle that should have ended, you know? So then it might be a delay. You seem all on your way to making a complete or definitive change in your cycle. You've paid off a karmic debt, or you've taught someone a karmic lesson. That's when the World comes in. And it's usually accompanied by multiple new beginnings at once. That's how you can tell that you've paid a karmic debt or taught a karmic lesson. It's because you'll move to a new place, and therefore you had a new job, and then you find a new boyfriend, and whatever, you know what I mean? It's a bunch of new stuff at once. More than one, right? Teaching came to mind. okay? But then theoretically, I mean, that's the intuit. Theoretically, you could be learning something. But this is, Hierophant is also institutions and schools and universities and organized religion. But teaching came to mind. So that's a clarifier for me. Where's the yoga instructor card in the upright mean for Claire in September 2023? I mean, it implies balance. It implies teaching. But it also implies someone is at peace enough to do this. Because they say that if you're not balanced, you can't balance physically. Like you can't stand up, you know, very long on, you know, because you're all chaotic inside, right? I don't know. I don't know enough about yoga to comment any further on that. What's the yoga instructor card in the upright mean for Claire in September 2023? Two of Pentacles, balance. Also budgeting. Now, a lot of tarot readers, I've noticed, like, oh, you're juggling. Yeah, that's only if the surrounding cards indicate that, okay? Otherwise, it's a budgeting money card. And it's not a choice in money, unless there's other, like 8 of Pentacles cards and three of Pentacles around this, implying that you have a choice in whether to take a new position or not, right? So this is clarifying the Hierophant. Balance. I think you're budgeting money. 6 of Wands, victory. And there may be a new dude. That's a pretty card. And there's a group, right? You might be saving up for a trip separate from a move. This would be a pleasure trip. You might be going back to school is another indicator that you're might find or seek financial loans to go back to school or just saving for school. You might meet a Taurus who's a leader in their community and they have eyes only for you. That's a possibility. Now, I seem to remember a Taurus from last year. Yeah, it's not that Taurus. This is after, if you're relocating, which I think you are, this is a new Taurus. You conquer an institution, and it's not like a vengeful thing. It's like red tape, I guess. Now, the quarter life crisis, thank God, is in reverse. Okay. Now, the world card, everything I said about the world card in reverse, right? But because this says quarter life crisis in reverse, you're getting past any anxiety. Someone's singing in the hallway. It's so weird. Quarter life crisis in reverse, meaning that it is quite possible because of the surrounding cards. Remember, I heard conquering an institution. That whatever change is happening in August and September, you are zen about. It's not a crisis. It's not like, oh, is this the right thing to do? It's like, you know, right? Ooh. Should I keep this? Put it back in the deck. Okay. What's this quarter life crisis world card in reverse mean for Claire in September 2023? What's this quarter life crisis world card in reverse mean for Claire in September 2023? I heard 7 of Pentacles. Four of Wands in reverse. Either marriage is not on the mind, or there's an eviction or a forced move that you don't want to make with this quarter life crisis card in reverse, or you're not going to be married anytime soon. Knight of Pentacles in the upright. This is a beautiful card. Look at that. I mean, it's almost like a clarion call with someone's letting people know they're coming through. Now, that's news of money or an offer of money, but the deer is standing on top of the pentacle. And there's like cobwebs on the pentacle. Money may be stagnated, but not in a bad way, just like it's just not moving. Knight of Cups in reverse. Something's not your wish. Don't forget, you have victory too here. So it's a well-balanced month in September. Something holds you back. You take a step backwards, or there's a forced step backwards before you can make that change. There's a delay in the ending of a cycle. Things look great in August, like something's moving forward, and then something stops. But there's good things happening too. I saw the 7 of Pentacles in my head. That's growth and nurturing, and someone nurturing a garden. Maybe you're following Jenny's suggestion to make sure all your ducks are in a row. Right? That's what I'm getting from that. Okay. I hate this deck. But everybody else likes it, so. The Apocalypsis. What's coming up for Claire in October 2023? 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 What's coming for Claire in October 2023? I have a headache. A pseudo headache. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, that something that kept coming up was how, you know how when I'm thinking about the deck and then other thoughts intrude, and I think it's important to share this with you. I've not yet made the mistake. You know how at the beginning of year, you're just like, you keep writing the former year? I haven't done that. It's almost like I was prepared for 2023. And I kept thinking about that. So there's something about, in October, feeling settled into a 2023 mode. That's what I'm getting from that. Six of Wands again. There's a lot going on in these cards. So I'll just hold it up for a second. So this person is being held on a, what do you call that? In a chair by slaves. And then there's a child, right? celebrated, welcome home. It's always my welcome home card, Six of Wands, you know. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Mandatory training that you don't want or feel you don't need. Or it's a small money loss, like Three Pentacles. So it's like a small pay cut, or the bonus that you were expecting didn't come in. You know what I mean? And that's also a work card. But there's victory and a welcoming home and a celebration and recognition. Now, Three of Pentacles in the upright is a recognition card too, but I heard a slap on the back. So, I mean, you might get kudos, but not, yeah, I don't know what to make of that. It's very even. There's more celebratory energy than a lack energy. I think that's important to say. I feel like looking at the bottom of the deck, which I never do. Ten of Cups in reverse. Judgment. Nothing to worry about. Okay. There's not confusion. There's just, I don't know. We'll clarify. What does Three of Pentacles in reverse mean for Claire? In October 2023. What does Three of Pentacles in reverse mean for Claire? In October 2023. Ace of Wands, a new beginning. It's a cat standing in front of a fire, a bunch of like harvest fruits around, like grapes and pomegranates and pears and corn and apples, and it's just like this orange cat. Or maybe the orange cat is on fire, I'm not really sure. So, but the Ace of Wands is a terrific card to have, and it's clarifying the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is not my favorite, but it's not bad, you know. So the Three of Pentacles in this case, I believe, is a small outlay of money to make a new start, or it's mandatory training to have a brand new beginning that's creative and exciting, right? It's also my erection card. Knight of Cups in reverse. No new lover, so it's not sex or a new lover. Now the Knight of Cups in reverse, if you don't have a watery moon, this is somebody else's energy. Yeah. So you may be approached. It could be sex. So you may, because I saw that he's riding a porpoise, right? This is a promiscuous, porpoises are always promiscuity to me. I don't know why. Someone hot, hot, hot. Could be an earth, water combination. Could have fire too. They could be born in the year of the cat, if there's such a thing. Someone you meet at work or through work. But they're not a lover. This is like a one-night stand energy. The Tower. I think it's somebody who just wants you for sex. It's from work. But this Tower is very tame in this deck, you know. One bird lands and another is flying away, right? Someone's scared of building a structure. Let's clarify the Six of Wands. Now, it could be the Taurus from September, okay? Or a Taurus-like person. What's this Six of Wands in the upright mean for Claire in October 2023? What's this Six of Wands in the upright mean for Claire in October 2023? I heard she repeated, Jenny, look before you leap, is what I heard. It was like that. They had like a lilt. She said, no, it didn't. Okay. Two of Wands in reverse to clarify the Six of Wands. And this is the Two of Wands in the upright. You had it in reverse. If you wanted to move for whatever reason, no, that's not it. Two of Wands is a relocation card when it's in the upright. You're choosing where to go. But it also means partnership problems. Possibly with a Pisces or a Sagittarius. Maybe they're a yoga instructor. But it's in reverse. Now, I heard Jenny say, look before you leap, and the Hanged Man card is a wait, hold back card, wait at least 9 days or 12 days card. It's got I call it something else. It's not look before you leap, but it's like, think about it some more, right? Remind me partnership issues. I mean, it's clarifying the Six of Wands. So it could be that this person's a leader in the industry or wherever he's at. Three of Wands, opportunity, another relocation card. Make sure if you're talking about relocation again, you might still be in Philadelphia in October, possibly. If you're already in Santa Barbara by August, then this is like trying to make a choice about where to live and where, again, like move again, or where to work. There's an opportunity. Closer to the ocean. Interesting. So there's victory with a partnership issue, possibly with a Pisces or Sagittarius. Take it how it resonates. But it's short-lived because you go from the Two of Wands in reverse to the Three of Wands in the upright. And there's victory, right? Has to do with an opportunity, possibly with a person. But if it's not with a person, then the Hanged Man there's enlightenment about what you want to do. You'll know what to do at the crossroads. Okay? So there is a decision in October. Okay. November. The new deck, the Jeopardized deck. So this is... And the... Oops. The Jeopardized Tarot is the reimagining of the Tarot universe through the visionary lens of leading Parisian contemporary artist Nino Jeopardized. How we're pronouncing that, it's a weird name. In each of her 78 collage-style surrealistic paintings, she boldly explores the many layers of esoteric symbolism in Tarot, revealing its transformative powers. Her unique interpretations of the minor arcana delve deep into the elemental, as well as the numerological associations. This deluxe set includes the book and all that. Okay. Why do they have to make them so big? Have little hands. What's coming up for Claire in November 2023? 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 Is it solace or silence? Solace. S-O-L-A-C-E. Solace. What's coming for Claire in November 2023? What's coming for Claire in November 2023? I heard she'll feel good about it. Gesture of Tides. So this must be the Page of Cups in reverse. So I'll show it to you in reverse. Piscean energy, but it could be any water sign. Gesture of Tides. And looks like there's fluid all the way up in the cup. Four of Fire. Ooh, so the November is tied to wherever we saw the Four of Wands. I think it was in September. Turns upright. Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, right? This is also a celebration card. It's also attending a wedding, proposal, engagement, elopement, attending a music festival, right? But here, there's people celebrating. Multiple people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. And the maypole, I don't know, there's some kind of, oh, there's branches up top. I think you're celebrating in November. Now, the Gesture of Tides in reverse, someone immature. It could be a child because pages typically are children. I think I heard shitting on your parade, not from Jenny because she doesn't say those kind of words. There might be a water sign. I mean, you have a reason to be happy. There's solace, right? Which is like, I believe it. I can't look it up right now. I forget what. I don't know how to put it. You can look it up. It doesn't feel like unhappiness. It's celebration. The meaning escapes me right now. I mean, I know what it is internally. Comfort, right? But see how this, I don't know if this is somebody who's not invited to the party, and so, you know, someone shitting on your parade is what I had in my head. And it's this water sign looking back at this group. Okay. But a jester, they're like the Fool in reverse. They're not serious about anything, you know? What does this Gesture of Tides in reverse mean? This could also mean no apology from a water sign. It's also my stalker card. I know this is a new deck to me. I'm not getting a stalker energy at all. What's this Dresser of Tides in reverse mean for Claire in November 2023? What's this Dresser of Tides card in reverse mean for Claire in November 2023? Eight of Wands. Usually Eight of Wands, it's also my online dating card. Maybe there's a water sign. If it is like a date, I don't think you're into them. But this is, you know, the Wands of Love, or the Wands of Cupid, right? But see how this is like someone has a message, really delivering a message very fast. Six of Swords, which is a relocation card for me. And waterfalls are always sex to me. Rainbows are promises. And see how there's like a family get together, right? The Eight of Wands is also a travel card. So you may have to travel without a water sign, possibly to a wedding or a celebration or a trip on the water. I don't know if you can hear the whistling of the wind. It's almost like hurricane winds. I mean, it is really intense. What's this Four of Fire card in the upright mean? The Claire. Tell me how you like these glasses, because usually I have like the librarian glasses. Do you like these better? Let me know. What's this Four of Fire card in the upright mean for Claire in November 2023? Eight of Chalices. So there's surprise. You have two eights here in November. So there's surprise developments. Bad or good? It looks good because they're both in the upright. But Eight of Cups is usually a walking away card, but this is an emotional healing energy because it's coupled with they're both stable numbers, right? I think you might have to, there's one person who can't go on a trip and you leave them behind. The Empress card. That's a beautiful card. It feels happy. Also, I mean, with the Four of Wands, with the healing card, I don't know why I'm getting the healing from the Eight of Cups in here. Because the Eight of Cups is in the upright. You know, the Eight of Cups is usually a walking away card, but it's also like you've done everything you could. It ended, and now you're going to move towards the Nine of Cups, right? But Empress, I mean, that's a wife. It's also a mother. It's also the Abundance card. It feels very happy to me. I feel calm in November for you. Okay. The Art of Life Tarot for December. Sorry, my eyes are itching. Oh. coming for Claire in December 2023? What's 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 coming for Claire in December 2023? The Magician in the upright. Cool. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Remember how I felt like you had magician energy here in August? But this person has control of like universes. So the Art of Life is based on well-known paintings. And this one is from, I need a magnifying glass for this. Opus 217, that's the name of it, Opus 217. Against the enamel of a background, rhythmic, with beats and angles, tones and tints, portrait of Felix Vanionen, 1890, by Paul Signac, Museum of Modern Art, New York. I don't remember seeing this there. It's kind of, I mean, it's almost 60s like, right? But this was painted in 1890. Opus. What comes to mind is that music is fact. So it's like a science and an art at the same time. You can't have one without the other in music. You know, scales have to go a certain way, you know, but the rhythm part can be creative, you know, how you arrange something, but it's controlled, right? Six of Wands again in the upright. So your theme for the last part of the year is victory, which is amazing. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Why does the writing have to be so freaking small? The Football Players by Henri Rousseau, 1908. And there's these guys on the field. They look like they're in a clearing in a grove in France. That's a great reading. The Magician and the Six of Wands. The Magicians are related to the Aces. The Six of Wands are related to the Lovers. The Magician is Aries, Gemini, Virgo, historically. Sorry, I have heartburn. Okay. God, it just feels so good. So the Six of Wands comes after the Five of Wands, of course. Very competitive energy, unstable. I mean, you have stability. With the exception of probably September, it's not bad either. So if I don't remember the first 6 months reading, so I don't know if it was weird or unstable. At any rate, if it is, your last half of the year is fucking tits. Sorry, it's really good. I'm trying not to swear. Please clarify the meaning of the Magician card for Clara in December 2023. Please clarify the meaning of the Magician card in the upright for Claire in December 2023. Death, but I love this death card in here. You can see somebody's like transformed, like they've you see a cocoon, and then you see like a cloak that used to be worn by someone, and it's just like laid over, I guess, a gravestone. But the sun is peeking up over the mountains, because it's transformative, it's a new day. And then you have a butterfly, right? Magician. I heard, not from Jenny, but in my head, a change for the better. But it's good anyway. So, I mean, controlled. You will feel like you have more control over your life in the last part of the year. Page of Wands in reverse. I'm not loving that, but it's not bad either. The Page of Wands in reverse. No invitation or no new start. Not a new beginning, but a new start. There's no new start in something that's existing, right? Because you have a transformation. I heard getting over a fire sign. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Your faith is restored somehow. Or your money is restored. It's interesting. In the upright, it almost has like a lover's feel to it. There's two women. One is more clothed than the other. And there's a rabbit. At any rate, it's in reverse. Your faith is restored in something. You have more control. You have very strong manifesting energies. It's creative and it's built on something solid like fact. You may be waiting on news, but it doesn't seem like, earth-shattering. It doesn't seem like it's keeping you from something. Or you may bypass a new start and just start something completely and utterly different and new. What does this Six of Wands mean in the upright for Claire in December 2023? What does this Six of Wands in the upright mean for Claire in December 2023? What's the Six of Wands in the upright mean for Claire? In December 2023. I see the word yellow. I see the word yellow. So you might hear of a deception, but you have the Six of Wands, so it's no biggie. I heard you're all-knowing. So if someone tries to deceive you, like the Page of Cups again, you are victorious. I think this Page of Cups came in with these Six of Wands. Yeah. Oh, no, the Knight of Cups. Oh, no, there was a Page of Cups. The Six of Wands, right? Anyway, the Page of Cups comes back. They're still in reverse. You're victorious. You control them, I heard. Knight of Wands. But in this, Knight of Wands is not the injured, wounded warrior kind of shit. In rare cases, it's that. But this is someone who's laying up boundaries, right? You are victorious in laying up boundaries with a Page of Cups in reverse. See how these people are sitting around the fire? And this guy looks like he's saying, hey, no, right? And it's before the Ten of Wands. But after the Eight of Wands, I'm going to pull another card. Justice. I love the Justice card in this deck. There's a black tree and a white tree. And she's blowing butterflies on this black tree. Might be dealing with the Libra. Or if there's a legal thing, you are victorious, because we're still clarifying the Six of Wands. I heard restraining order. You're victorious. It doesn't, I mean, Page of Cups is a stalker card. But you're victorious. I feel like you're unbothered by this. You may be, if you do file a restraining order, it's just like to lay down the boundary. Like before it escalates. You're like, okay, now. You might even be putting up a fence, like a physical one. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Someone may offer you money to be closer to you. No. You might have a choice, too, between good and evil. And you might blow off the evil. You might spend money to do this. Or you might settle out of court. Eight of Swords in reverse. You're not in your head anymore. That's amazing. Okay. I'm going to put the Eight of Swords back. And remember, we still got to do ultimate outcomes. What's coming for Claire in January 2024? What's coming for Claire in January 2024? I heard I'm stuck on you. Okay. It doesn't feel dangerous. It feels, I mean, if you do have somebody who's kind of clingy, and you might need legal help, or you might choose legal help before it gets too weird, but you'll have enough evidence to go, yeah, you know what, I want a restraining order. Or it's some kind of legal boundary. That legal boundary might even just be a permit so that you can build a physical fence, too. That might be it, too. What's coming for Claire in January 2024? What's coming for Claire in January 2024? What's coming for Claire in January 2024? The King of Swords in reverse. I don't like this King of Swords. Oh, no, we're about to lose power. The television just flickered. In the upright, he is, which you didn't get it, someone who's logical, scientific. It's my attorney card, it's my accountant card, it's the professional card, right? It's in reverse. Oh shit. Eight of Cups in the upright. Guy's looking back at his house. It's like he's leaving for good. Interesting. Going towards the Nine of Cups. There might be a physical move in January. Or the King of Swords might be doing this. But the King of Swords in reverse is someone who's irrational. It's like the opposite. Someone who's not professional, irrational, a mental abuser who's sophisticated, much more sophisticated than the knight or the page, right? Please clarify the Eight of Cups in the upright for Claire in January 2024. I heard leaving the nest. What's this Eight of Cups in the upright mean for Claire in January 2024? Four of Swords in the upright. There's a woman visiting a grave outside a church. You're putting something to rest. It feels ceremonial to me. It feels planned, ceremonial, or ritualistic. But that's my enforced rest card. But you're the woman in this scenario. And see how the sun is like a stained glass? Like you're putting something to rest and moving on. Six of Cups. See the babies? A feeling of nostalgia. Could be meeting a childhood friend. Remember, I heard leaving the nest. So I don't know if your babies go back to the King of Swords for their time with him. I mean, with your ex. Or they might be leaving the nest to come stay with you because the King of Swords is in reverse. But I want to clarify to see if this is a person, which 8 times out of 10 it is, but it could also have an abstract meaning. So, what's this King of Swords in reverse mean for Claire in January 2024? What's this King of Swords mean in reverse for Claire in January 2024? What's this King of Swords in reverse mean for Claire in January 2024? The Chariot. Oh. Interesting. So he might be having a baby, your ex. See how they're holding a baby above their heads? But remember, I heard leaving the nest. The Chariot is a moving forward card in this deck. I heard shared compliance. How weird. The Fool card in reverse, but in this deck it's different. And we're still clarifying the Knight of, the King of Swords, right? Something may happen around the eclipse. This is Aries Taurus energy. See how there's a man by this tree in a field, right? But it's in reverse. I mean, that's a faulty move. So I don't know. I mean, if there's a new baby with the axe, especially if she's black, I don't know. I feel like he's digging a hole for himself. You know what I mean? I don't know. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So if you're still of childbearing age, You should be careful in January or December, really. Or really all year, because, you know, the baby's here already in January. Because she's holding that. This is my pregnancy card. And I think you're a Virgo. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm done. Interesting. Somebody's pregnant, and somebody can get pregnant, so be careful with that. Okay, ultimate outcomes. So finally, on day after tomorrow, I go to the dentist to see if I can get 2 new front teeth, because now they're both checked. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. What's the ultimate outcome for Claire in August 2023? What is the ultimate outcome for Claire in August 2023? What is the ultimate outcome for Claire in August 2023? What's the ultimate outcome for Claire in August 2023? So I'm getting it again. I'm getting like a message that's garbled. So I think that happened in the first month, right? So I think this is a possibility. That it's hard to get messages. I don't know if there's a Mercury retrograde in August or not. There's some kind of message that can't come through. So I'd be checking your spam folders. I'd be checking your trash folders. I don't know. There's some kind of message that's difficulty coming in. Did I cut this already? No. Now I read the After Tarot in reverse only as blocks. Okay. So there might be a block to a message about money, or there might be a block to a female benefactor giving you money, or money that is owed you, or you're blocking, self-love is blocked. What's happening in August? Oh, you're abundant. Look before you leap. End of a cycle. Knight of Swords is in reverse. There's an ending. There's a new people. There may be a need to be humble in August within a group. Oh, here you got the Knight of Swords again. So you're blocking a violent war with a Knight of Sword, because you got it twice. Celebration is blocked, but there's abundance. I mean, I feel like you're happy, but the Knight of Swords came up twice. You block either by humbleness is important, which should be easy for you, not so easy for me. You block it's an air sign person. There's a new group. There's an ending. There's an end of cycle. Not quite a celebration yet, though. So that jives. In September, the yoga instructor, teaching, remember, Hierophant, balancing money, there's victory, there's no crisis. The Four of Wands is in reverse, so there's a little bit of instability in a home, or there's no marriage. Slow or stagnant money news. And Knight of Cups is in reverse. Something happens that you don't, it's not your wish, but it's not the end of the world. It's like one aspect of your life or your plans. is the ultimate outcome for, Claire in September 2023? What is the ultimate outcome for Claire in September 2023? What is the ultimate outcome for Claire in September 2023? What is the ultimate outcome for Claire in September 2023? Temptation is blocked. Or going home is blocked. Or a choice between good and evil is blocked. Or Gemini is blocked. Or love is blocked. Or a lover's choice is blocked. Yeah, these are twin cards. So the related in motif, the Judgment card was in the upright. The Lover's card was in reverse. Gabriel and Raphael. There might be a choice at a second chance. Could be love or it could be something else in life. There's transformation, there's acceptance, there's an ascendance to heaven. It's major because, I mean, September's major. You have the Hierophant. You have the World in reverse. And then you have those majors. King of Pentacles in reverse. You may not, remember, the High Priest, the yoga instructor in the upright is Taurus. See how you're blocking money towards a Taurus, right? So Taurus may ask you for money and you're just like, you know, October. It's in October. Oh, Victory is in October. Pisces is in reverse, or the Hangman's in reverse. You elevate from a 2 of Wands to a 3 of Wands. There's opportunity. There's a new beginning with the Ace. I think there's a possibility that somebody might, at work or through work, or you meet them at their work, like you go into the bar and it's a bartender or whatever, right? It's not your work, it's their work. So I think there's somebody promiscuous around you. You may want to make house with them, but they're like, nope, and they fly away. And that's the Tower. The Tower's in the upright, so... But the Tower is also a storm. I don't think that's what it is. I think somebody tries to play you. You're a player, and you're just like, nope. Anyway, what's the ultimate outcome for Claire in October 2023? What is the ultimate outcome for Claire in October 2023? The Magician card in reverse. Aries, Gemini, Virgo. Resources are blocked, or manifestation is blocked. But I mean, you're victorious. I am clarifying the whole reading, right? Remorsefulness or regret is blocked. I think you're dealing with someone who's I think they're a horn dog, really. I think they're promiscuous. I think they're a horn dog. You might be a leader in their industry, right? It might be a manager in an establishment or an owner of a business. They have status, in other words, whether perceived or actual. Fire sign, Pisces typically have Aries as a moon. So you might be dealing with a water fire sign combination. Let's pull another card. Yeah, you're Pisces. I think you could be the bird flying away in that tower scenario, Because see, the fishes, they might jump out of your cup too. I don't know. I think you're dealing with a water sign. It's also my stalker card. Anyway, let's move on. You'll know what it means, I'm sure. Or you'll tell me. Page of Cups in reverse, which is the Jester of Tides, someone who's not serious. And they're not good at... they might be a little bit narcissistic. Like, they'll say something and it's so obviously a lie, and you're just like, what? And they're like, no, I meant this. Like, they don't have well thought out explanations, and they're not sorry about it. 4 wands in the upright. I think you may attend an event, and it might come in fast. I think you put something to rest with the 8 of Cups. You're healed. Then you're celebrating. You might be taking a trip, like a short day trip or jaunt, maybe possibly on the water. Might be online dating, but the Page of Cups shows up in October, so I think somebody digs you and you're not so into them because you're the Empress, right? I feel like you're making money, or there's a potential to, like good money, like Empressy money. What is the ultimate outcome for Claire in November 2023? What is the ultimate outcome for Claire in November 2023? What is the ultimate outcome for Claire in November 2023? You might be escaping, or somebody escapes. I heard, right before I looked at that card, and I feel like it's tied to the water sign or the Page of Cups, whoever that turns out to be in October. Oh, God, what was it? Please give it to me again. Fuck, why don't I just say it? Anyway. Moon, Pisces, Scorpio. If you go back to Santa Barbara, people might not recognize you. This is my coming home card. This is my coming home card. Did we get coming home? Or you might have insomnia. Yeah. That's a trip card for me. If you were still budgeting for a trip, you manage it by November. That's a relocation card in this deck. Oh, somebody loves you. Whoever the Leo is, you love the Leo. And it doesn't feel romantic, okay? I guess it could be, but this feels like welcome home. But this is a convalescence card too. Someone helps you, possibly a Leo helps you heal, like completely. It's like you bury it for good, whatever that is. Might be around an eclipse. Anyway, it's good. In December, you have the Magician. You're manifesting, you're successful, or you accomplish that. Your faith is restored. Page of Wands is in reverse. There's a transformation or a dawn of a new day. You may have to spend money. The Justice card is in the upright. You lay a boundary or actually build an actual fence, and the Page of Cups shows up again. I think that's the month I heard restraining order, right? Okay. If it's not you doing it, you're involved in the restraining order somehow. Somebody else's restraining order. Somebody has a restraining order on you. You're involved somehow. A witness, or you're the subject, or, you know, the initiator. Or you're building an actual fence to keep people out. Could be fun. What's the ultimate outcome for Claire in December 2023? I think the wind has died down a little bit. It's not whistling anymore. What's the ultimate outcome for Claire in December 2023? Eight of Cups. You have the Eight of Cups in here too. I think. No, that was in November. See somebody walking away, and someone's looking inside the cup going, what happened? Right? It's in the upright, so it's not blocked. You leave somebody wondering, or you're wondering. Six of Swords is in reverse. There's a block to getting to a destination in love because it's related to the Lover's card. Remember, you might have legal in December. Hierophant is in reverse. Blocking a Taurus or an Aquarius. There's a block towards happiness. You might not want to do something, but you're victorious anyway. Those were your primary pulls. You're manifesting. You have control. That was a big theme. And you, after playing some kind of game, you were victorious. Page of Wands again in reverse. What's behind that? Queen of Cups in her upright. Okay. I think you have a suitor, and it's not someone you're thrilled about. Like you're not interested. I don't feel any danger at all. It's just, it feels like a hassle. Like, I feel like it's someone you absolutely do not want in your life. And it's not the ex, because the ex has been showing up as heir, okay, irregardless of what his natal is, okay? It's probably his moon if he's not an heir sun. You see, he's an heir moon. There's a water-fire combination person that you're just like, no, thank you. And you're not very troubled by it, but you lay down the boundaries anyway, or file the restraining order anyway. Did they show up in January? Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, Chariot, Six of Cups, Four of Swords, Eight of Cups. No, it doesn't show up in January. Somebody wants to build a life with you, and they'll be unhappy that you won't want to, is the bottom line. In January, King of Swords in reverse, leaving the nest, I heard. I think it was that month. Someone moving out in the middle of the night. Putting something to rest finally, because you can see the future is bright. It's possible that your kids go to stay with the ex, or they come to you because someone just has a new baby and they don't want the other kids around. But there's movement forward. I heard celebration. Fool's in reverse. Someone makes a false move and gets pregnant and has a kid. You are very fertile at this time, or if it's not that, you are totally self-loving. If in August that was blocked, I believe, by January, you're a Queen of Pentacles again. Okay. Peace beyond. Yes. Okay. I haven't been checking, so glad it's still going. What's the ultimate outcome for Claire in January 2024? What is the ultimate outcome for Claire in January 2024? What is the ultimate outcome for Claire in January 2024? Oh, I feel tense. So any month that, I think it was November, we had the Eight of Wands. Somebody sends an angry message, possibly a Sagittarius, but it could be anybody. See how messages are coming in? And then someone's, retaliating or attacking. Yeah. So you might be, messages come in, but you're not going to participate in that. This is a Seven of Wands. You're blocking having to defend yourself. It feels mundane, and you win over two others. Phew. Couldn't ask for anything better than that. You de-sword two people. It's probably, the ex and the new wife. Oh, look. I think the water sign is sad, so that's clarifying. I think you're possibly dealing with a water fire suitor. That is quite possible. Okay. The Dream Decoder. What's the overall energy or advice for Claire in the last from August 2023 through January 2024? What's the main theme or advice for Claire Maleka from August 2023 through January 2024? I see the card. Boom, that one. Castle, Ancient Building, Tombs. This is also my moving card in this deck. Oh, let me show it to you. It's up in the mountain, right? You might have a big choice about whether to be in the mountains or down in the valley or near the beach. A castle, like a home, can be interpreted as the ego on your inner world. However, castles were built specifically to protect. Seeing one in a dream suggests you need to put up barriers. Perhaps someone or something has the potential to overwhelm you. Perhaps you've built your defenses already. If so, are they protecting or imprisoning you? Any other impregnable building, even a bank or a government building, can be a similar associations. With any ancient structure, perhaps there's a reference to time. Your dreaming mind could be urging you to look at the past for inspiration or guidance. Any kind of tomb or memorial might suggest that someone has died or belongs to your past, can inspire you. You might have buried a part of yourself that you need to either bring back to life or leave behind and mourn. You may also remember she was like digging a hole in the Eight of Cups, like you're healing, like you're like, okay, I'm just gonna bury this and just I'm going to. It feels ritualistic. You may also need to resolve your feelings about the inevitability of death. Interesting. But this is my home card. This card came up for us sometime in a Virgo yearly reading. I think it was last year, or one of the weekend readings, where somebody wanted to possess you, possess Virgos, and they kind of want to lock them up in a tower, right? Ooh, money. Money in a dream, appearing on cash or credit cards, can be a symbol of how emotionally secure you feel. I'm telling you, last half of the year, I'm telling you, there's abundance. I feel like, here you have British pounds. I feel like that you have money. It could also represent the influence you feel you have with others. Any dream featuring a bank, investment, money transfer, or will be similarly carry an emotional meaning. Giving money away or spending suggests a wish to be more generous or outgoing. Alternatively, your unconscious may be urging you to be more giving in a relationship. Receiving money indicates you need to accept or ask for emotional support. If you find money, whether by chance or after searching for it, there's something valuable about yourself you need to learn. Remember self-love, right? I feel like your self-love, but it kind of falters a little bit in August, and then it just gets better, right? Where was I? Perhaps you've already close to discovery. Losing money in a dream symbolizes a lost opportunity. If money is stolen, you may believe you don't deserve something or someone in your life, or that others are taking you for granted. So there's home and stability, because castles freaking last forever, right? And there's money, enough to take a trip or two. And I just heard or three. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. That was a good reading. I feel really jazzed about the potential of the latter 6 months of the year. I think there's a water sign. I don't think it's a child. I think it's a love interest. And I think you lay down the law. You know what I mean? You're like, nope, not into you, or this is getting weird, or whatever it is. I don't know. You're just not into them at all. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for getting a reading. No one gets readings anymore. So thank you for that. And if you come up to San Francisco sometime, you can stay with me, for your, if you're coming up for a weekend or something, it's fine with me. Just let me know ahead of time, please, so I can make plans and, clean up that gym. I have a gym in there right now, so I'd have to arrange that. But definitely, if you come up this way, you and your sister, if you're making a day trip, I'm more than happy to meet with you. That was a pretty deck, right? I'm gonna look at it. Never seen this deck before. Queen of Gardens. Oh, that's so pretty. Ace of Cups. Ooh, I don't like that one. Two of Water, or Two of Tides. Two of Cups. That's different. King of Tides. Standing next to a waterfall. Six of Wands. There's Six of Swords in this card. That's different. Eight of Cups, walking away. The Star card. I'm not feeling it. Temperance. I don't get it. There's like a hole in the world. Death. It's an okay deck. Judgment. Three of Pentacles. That's an interesting interpretation. I would never have chosen that at all. Okay. Interesting deck. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know how the glasses look on me. I'm trying a new look. And then let me know how the reading goes for you. And keep me posted about how the first reading is panning out in accuracy. That'd be great. I'm so glad it looks like the power is not going to go out, so that's good. Anyway, bye.